Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome. My name is Miss Childs, and I'm sure you've seen me around the building. But today, I'm serving as your school librarian. I'm so excited to meet this class because Dr. Cook has talked so highly of you. For me to walk around and for our virtual students to hear, I need to wear this handy dandy headset. So here in a minute, I will be up and moving around for our board presentation, but it will have a shared screen and you'll be able to see it as well as hear me. The only downside is that our virtual students can't be heard over the speaker system. So anytime they ask a question or make some sort of comment, I'll make sure to say it right back to you guys so you can hear what's going on as well. So Dr. Cook informed me that this Friday, you're going to be starting a historical fiction book called Refugee by Alan Gratz. I actually read this book last year and I absolutely love it. So before we dive in too far, let's see how much you know about historical fiction. Virtual students, I've given the Google form link to Dr. Cook to put in the Teams chat for you. Face-to-face kiddos, I have paper copies ready for you and you'll complete those with pen, pencil, or whatever's easiest. Make sure that you put your first and last name spelled correctly. If you have a double last name, both of those, as well as the class period, this is class 3, and that we're bubbling in Dr. Cook for our ELA teacher. We're not clicking for our reading teacher. Let's take a look at what this is asking you to do. I know it's called a pretest, but I promise it's not a grade, but I do want you to try as hard as possible. So some of the questions, let's take a look at these. It's asking how you would describe the characteristics of a historical fiction text. What can you tell me about a historical fiction text? It says, what is one of the most important things to do before writing? Think about what you would do if you were writing historical fiction, your very first step. And if you think about it, the first step to sending a text message on your phone is turning the phone on. The characters of a historical fiction text are, don't necessarily tell me a name of a character, but maybe just some characteristics or the type of person that you might see. Same thing with number 7 below, the setting. And then number 8, name 3 things that you would not see on a historical fiction text. And then if you can, give me an example. If you can't, that's okay. Just put, I don't know any. You might be surprised. We're about to go over some and you'll know them. I'll give you about 5 minutes to work on this. Virtual students, when you're done, go ahead and push submit. Face-to-face kids, I'll be walking around and as you finish, you can hand me your paper to collect. We'll reconvene in 5 minutes.